this big universe are we? We know that 9 planets go around our sun. The Earth is our planet. Planet has 7 continents. North America is our home continent. Our country, the United States, is made up of 50 states. Our home state is Iowa. Estherville is in the far northern part of Iowa, and we are in Estherville. We make this film so that we can show you some of the things we've learned about our community. Every one of us had a special job to do to help get this film ready. Tried hard to think of a good name for our film. Then Teresa thought of one that was just right. Now, the 2nd grade class of Maniece School proudly presents And now the 2nd grade class of Maniece School proudly presents Estherville, Our Home. The year is 1856 in the state of Maine. The Ridleys have their possessions all ready to load. Mr. Ridley tells Esther she cannot take all that, for there isn't room in the wagon. And still, Mrs. Ridley insists. The neighbors come to help with the loading, and it isn't long till the wagon is full. Mrs. Ridley has a favorite caster set she wants to take, but Mr. Ridley thinks it is not a necessity, so it must be left behind. While no one is looking, Mrs. Ridley secretly hides the caster set in the wagon. In New York, the Grangers too are packing their precious possessions. Mr. Granger also objects to carrying so much across the country. Their neighbors come to help, bid sad farewells, and wish the Grangers health and happiness. There is much hugging, crying, shaking hands. There is much hugging, crying, shaking hands, and waving goodbye, for many will never see each other again. The wagons leave. Mr. and Mrs. Ridley wave goodbye to their friends. Mr. and Mrs. Granger wave goodbye to theirs. The long journey has begun, while wishes of Godspeed are shouted after them. They came upon many hardships along the way. Mountains had to be crossed, rivers had to be forged, heat and cold had to be contended with, Food and fuel had to be foraged along the way. Mud and swollen rivers forced many treasured possessions to be abandoned, and the fear of unfriendly Indians dogged their way. Stops along the way. There isn't much rest, for everyone has his work to do. Mrs. Ridley is ready to start the day. The Indian guides awaken and go out to forage food and fuel. The washing must be done whenever there is water to be had. The men must grease the wheels and ready the wagon for the miles ahead. Water is a very precious commodity. At the Des Moines River in northwest Iowa, Mrs. Ridley cautiously brings the precious castor set into their new log cabin home, along with the other essential household articles that have made the long journey from the east. The coffee has to be ground and
glad for the country lane and the fall of you.
Cream from the new creamery is churned into butter.
After the rain, the sun. This is the way of life till the work is done.
The corn and other seeds the families have brought are readied for the planting of the spring crops. Mr. Ridley and Mr. Coverdale are carefully shelling the ears of corn and placing them into the hand corn planter. Fish from the nearby river are as plentiful as Indian friends had told, and Esther Ridley often has fish on the supper menu. Mr. Coverdale and Mr. Jenkins are most ardent fishermen. A spinning wheel is a part of almost every pioneer household. The fireplace supplied warmth for the cabin and a place to cook the family meals.
After the rain, the sun.
Children are entertained with their wrought iron toys and dolls made from the available corn husks. The stereopticon is their special source of entertainment for the long winter nights and days.
To see that we grow ever nearer the sky.
News of Inkpaduta and his band of renegade Indians in Jackson, Minnesota, and the massacre at the Gardner cabin in nearby Spirit Lake causes the settlers to band together for strength and protection. But the Indians coming to the Ridley's cabin are friendly but hungry Indians. Mrs. Ridley understands, and she slices half of a loaf of her freshly baked bread made from flour ground at their new flour mill. But the Indians want the rest of the loaf before they will leave. As more and more settlers arrive, it is necessary to carefully lay out the plan and plot for Mr. Ridley's town to become the city he dreams of. A city built around a village square. A special and different name. Esther Ridley is the first white woman to give birth to a child in the new settlement, so it is decided to name the village after her. The name decided upon is Esther's Village, but the shortened version of Estherville is finally chosen. No other town in all the world has that name. One of the neighbor's boys brings a bar of his mother's lye and crackling soap to wash baby Anna's clothes. While the baby sleeps in her cradle, Mrs. Ridley and Mrs. Jenkins scrub the clothes and iron them. Churches, a library, schools are all needed in the new community. Ministers and teachers are needed. Children must go to school.
Talk to the tune of a hickory stick.
I was your gal in calico.
The bigger boys carry in the fuel for the pot-bellied stove
When I rode on your sleigh.
and carry out the ashes.
When we were a couple of kids. School days, school
A pump organ is an enviable luxury.
days. Reading and writing and arithmetic. Talk to the tune of a hickory stick.
I was your gal in calico.
I was your bashful barefoot beau.
When I rode on
Some children carry the buckets of water from home to fill the big crockery water jar. Boys are mischievous. Little girls often have ink, dyed curls. Some just wait too long. And one, more mischievous than the others, wears the pointed cap of the dunce. A Victrola is proudly displayed in some schools. Children write their orthography on slates and help the younger children learn. The teacher scolds misbehaving youngsters and the children rush home to do their many chores. But life for the early Estherville settlers is not all work. They have time for box socials, 4th of July celebrations, ice cream socials, and outdoor square dancing. Fiddle all right, gents. Choose your partner. All join hands and circle to the left. Stagecoach was an occasion in any town. It brought joy and sadness to the townspeople. For although it brought many people to town, in the summer of 1879, when only the people close around knew about Estherville, many of the people who lived in the community were enjoying a baseball game. The players weren't enjoying it, they were fighting. Suddenly they heard a loud roar and a boom. They saw a flash of light streak across the sky. Everyone was frightened and wondered what terrible thing could have happened. Later, they were told that a meteorite had fallen and broken into 3 pieces, each one landing in a different place. All the pieces of the meteorite were sold, but we do have a slice of it on display at our library, and also a marker that tells visitors about it. People in many parts of the world learned about Estherville because of the meteorite. Workers worked hard and fast, and there was much joy when the last spike was pounded in. Estherville had a railroad on June 8, 1882. The railroad was the heartbeat of Estherville.
Makes the choo-choo rattle on
It transported people and products into and out of town.
Konnie show, running so fine. Engineer says in the car, makes the choo-choo rattle on by.
When the train crew's work was done in Estherville, the go-ahead signal was given, and the train was on its way to the next town. Estherville had a railroad roundhouse that employed many people. There were also crews that went out on railroad handcars to repair the railroad track. The telephone was a godsend. When the fateful day arrived and the telephone was brought, joy knew no bounds in this household. In 1927, on a Sunday afternoon, you could always go along the road and meet another car to race to the ball game. The challenge. On the mark. The race is on. We have many kinds of homes today in Estherville. We don't use Bolstad School anymore. Now we have 3 different schools for children in kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grades. There are Lincoln, Maniece, and McKinley schools. Roosevelt School is for all children in the 4th, 5th, and 6th grades. 7th, 8th, and 9th graders go to the junior high school. And high school students go to the new Estherville High School. Also, our city is the home of Iowa Lakes Community College, where people can get more education after high school. There is one more school building that we haven't mentioned. The Jackson School building is very old. No children go there now. It is used as a place to keep old books and desks. The people in Estherville long ago held worship outdoors when a circuit rider could get here. But now we have 18 churches. This is St. Patrick's Church. Estherville's homes, schools, and churches have running water, heating, and electricity. We will help to change Estherville in the future. Here are some of the things we might do. Build homes like this. Make paper clothing like this.
This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, age of Aquarius, Aquarius, harmony and understanding, sympathy and trust.
Sell food in pill form.
Adulterations, golden living dreams of vision.
Type letters with brain waves. Help ladies keep up with styles. Travel in machines like this. Estherville has changed a lot since the first settlers came here, and it will keep changing for years to come. We will help Estherville to grow and change, just as the Ridleys and all the people since them have done. We will try to do a good job, so the people who come here after us will be proud when they say, Estherville, our home.